An intro? Oh, whoops, my bad. I'm Derpy, and you're on the Brony Clubhouse? Yeah, Brony Clubhouse. Woo! Muffins!
Hey there, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. As you know, my name is Spenser.
And I'm Cayci, and you're watching a Brony Clubhouse special. Last weekend, Spenser, Kevin, and I attended Las Pegasus Unicon in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Now, we'd like to share some of our favorite moments with you, including an interview with Eurobeat Brony.
Hey, what's up, you guys? We watching the footage? Oh, dude, I haven't seen it yet. Let's roll it.
Alrighty, we are out here right in front of the Riviera Hotel Casino in lovely Las Vegas, Nevada. We just got in tonight. It took us 4 hours to get here. It's not so bad. As you can see, I got my camera, I got my Sapphire on hand. Riviera! Looks awesome. I love it.
Go up to Sandy in the front and just make sure that you got it taken care of. All right, so this is the first year con, they're doing the best they can, and this is a lot of people, okay? They're doing a damn good job. Yeah, okay. We don't get to be the darkness! There you go.
Oh, well, I love you guys too!
Hi, Moose.
I ate crack, but I went back to my room.
This is way awesome.
He was Leonardo da Vinci on SDSU. It was awesome.
Hi, I'm Cayci, and I'm here at Las Pegasus Unicon in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm here with Eurobeat Brony. Hi, thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
How are you enjoying the con so far?
It's great. It's one of the few cons that I've actually been conscious for in time before my own set. 'Cause I tend to, it's close enough to where I was able to fly out and get over whatever tiredness, not necessarily jet lag, but just being tired. It's nice to be able to be aware of everything for once, If you see me, towards the beginning of, say, previous cons, I'm usually just for a good chunk of it. So it's a relief to be enjoying it, especially in a place with so many bright lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you gotten a chance to enjoy the city itself?
Depending on the context, I have finally enjoyed slots. Actually, yesterday was my first day ever touching a slot machine. Actually, the second slot machine I ever touched, I won about 22-25.
All right.
Lost it all on other slots, but hey, I evened out, and that's better than quite a few people do. So
Yes,
I'm stoked
actually,
on that.
breaking even is great for Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask, what kind of music did you produce before Friendship is Magic came along?
Oh, the same stuff. Before My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, I was working on, let's see, I'm not sure if it came out. I think the Toho Eurobeat series was rolling at the time, which is, Toho is a Japanese series of side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups called Danmaku, or Bullet Hell, where the bullets shoot bullets, those bullets shoot more bullets, and by the time you see the beautiful pattern they've made, they have smacked into you.
Okay.
So I was doing that, and I always just sort of did some of my own original work. I actually released my first original album, My Life as a Pixel Volume 1, before any mention of a My Little Pony Generation 4, was made public.
Is that still available somewhere?
Oh, yes. That and any of my releases are available at odysseymusic.bandcamp.com.
Okay, good to know.
And actually, Super Pony Beat is, if it's not freely available, something has happened on the system side. But most of the time, just hop on there, download it, it's free.
Okay, great. You guys should check that out. Now, another thing I wanted to know is, when did you first realize the level of popularity that your song Discord had reached?
The number kind of spoke for itself. Let's see, what was that? Late 2011, I think it was? I just kind of put it out there. I was kind of scared. It was a follow-up to Luna, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take a couple of elements from songs that I know. It was just going to be, one more villain song. I'd spent a couple of different drafts and whatnot, and then I released that one. I'm like, okay, this will be its own thing. It's another original. And then, like, a couple of weeks later, it's huge.
Yes.
It just kind of happened. Same thing happened with the Living Tombstone remix. None of us expected that either one of those versions would just explode like it did. So I think it's just a matter of, okay, it's out, just putting it out there and seeing what happens. It's a lot like playing with dry ice. Well, with gloves, of course. Always use gloves when playing with dry ice. Learned that the hard way. You don't know if it's going to explode or just kind of bubble up. You just got to put it out there and see what happens.
How do you feel about people remixing your songs?
I'm honored that they do it. The fact that they chose my material to work with is usually really, I feel inspired. I feel like, I'm glad they're choosing my work to work with, It means it meant something to them. Even if it's just a parody, then it's like, hey, they cared enough about my song to do a parody or a knockoff, or even in some cases mockeries, which aren't really as common. I haven't heard too many of those at all.
Now, what about Brony's bursting out in song, knowing every single word?
You see, that's a phenomenon I'll never get over, or I'll never find dull, because there's still that early just making music, me that's still around somewhere in here. That's like, oh, people actually care about what I'm doing, and being able to recite it word for word. Some of these guys know my own songs better than I do. Well, the problem is I make so many, so it's like, which one is this one? Oh, yes, thank you, audience, thank you. But yeah, I'm stoked that they would take the time to memorize that,
You mentioned that Discord was yet another villain song. Do you have a thing for the villains?
They're interesting characters. In a cartoon that's essentially cute ponies doing cute things, the idea of an actual sort of conflict is, sort of an anomaly in itself. It introduced an element it was there in Generation 1, I guess, but I don't really know the previous generations too well. Generation 2 and 3 I don't even know, but it's the idea of that. It makes the characters that would oppose this sort of hyper happy world more interesting. Like, why would they betray that? Why would they get into that? They're just fun to work with, especially anything voiced by John Delancey.
Right.
It's like, well, yeah, it's just a fun character to think about, a fun character to write for. Not easy, but very, very worth it.
Do you think that the association with John Delancey helped the popularity of Discord?
As a character, yes, because Discord, as many people have said, is sort of the pony Q. The fact that people were able to recognize a very distinct voice actor really probably helped to push the character along. Are you meaning Discord the character or Discord the song?
Well, the association between the two, because Discord is also a very popular character.
Right.
And so is Luna.
I think it might have helped a little bit. The only problem is it would have probably helped a little more if I was able to somehow get him involved. Please, John, hit me up sometime. I don't know, I tried, probably didn't do too well to sort of imitate that sort of evil laugh that he can pull off just fantastically. I think it lent a little bit, but the song, if it sounded like John Delancey on a very poor, and the song itself was poor, then I don't think it would have done as well as it did. So I think it helped, but it wouldn't be the final factor.
Now, what was it like performing it on stage at BronyCon last summer?
For that specific one, for performing the Living Tombstone remix, it was a little interesting. It was my first time on stage performing something that was, mostly my own material in that song's, context. It was amazing. It was just to see people going crazy about it. I mean, my voice was not in the best condition that day, so I still cringe a little bit when I see those recordings. But people are just going nuts and singing along, and it was fantastic. It was a great first experience, and I think it helped me get booked on my own merits, which is, I'm here now, and I'm really glad that it panned out as it did.
Where else have you performed?
Oh boy, let's see. Everfree Northwest, Midwestria. Let's see. How many of these have I booked? There's only been like 3. Well, there's been 3 in 2012, and I'm booked for. Let's see. This one big on Unicon. Well over 5 conventions. Let's see. Possibly 6 or 7. One of them is actually there's a streak of 3 weekends in like June, July. That's going to be fascinating. Yep.
Yeah.
Peak con season. So I haven't played too many, but they're coming for sure.
Now, what about Friendship is Magic inspires you?
You know, I may be one of the weirdest people to ask about that because I don't see it on such a life-changing level. Like a lot of people, it's changed their lives, and that's totally fine. I just found it interesting that I could enjoy a very light and fluffy cartoon, and you know, it didn't have to be a big deal. And it was like, oh, you know, I can sort of have fun with this very earnest franchise, this very earnest show that, you know, could present something that was so sweet and happy and not be overly just mind erasing. It was like, hey, I can respect this. I can work with this. It's a new source of inspiration to work with.
Okay, fantastic. Now, do you do anything musically outside of the fandom?
Oh, of course. I've still been active on the Toho Eurobeat series, which is largely Japan-specific and exclusive, unless you can find a way to import it. Difficult, but doable. Word about going back to the Super Eurobeat series, I can't speak too much about that. But yeah, I actually just recently finished, on December 30th, I finished my second all-originals album called My Left Fist Pixel Volume 2, which I'm actually selling here at Las Pegasus Unicon for 10 cents a pop in physical form.
Wow, that's very generous of you.
I don't know, I think it'd be generous if I gave it away for free, but free does not pay bills.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I would if I could, but I like to eat and sleep and survive.
We can't blame you for that. Well, Eurobeat Brony, thank you very much for your time, and good luck with your concert this weekend.
Hey, thank
I
you
hope
for
that
having
goes
me.
well for you.
Hope to see you there.
This has been Brony Clubhouse. Bye-bye, guys.
Ciao.
Out really quick, that shirt you're wearing. You want to show that to the crowd really quick? Anybody know it's been a while now since you got home. Guessing that you're doing alright. You were always so smart, you were always so bright. Yeah, you know you never really needed me. All you had to do was be.
All right, my question is, where do you guys, see yourself like performing in the future? Like, where is it for you? Like, whether it's cello.
Yeah. And then RonyCon. We haven't thought that much further about beyond that.
We're musicians performing in Vegas. I can't really think of. We're musicians in Vegas. Like, that is all holy grail for musicians. The fact that we are here is just mind-boggling to me, and it still hasn't fully sunk in. I'm probably gonna wake up a week ago and be like.
Yeah, I'm literally just waiting for the inserted panic attack tomorrow morning. It's going to be fantastic. Come up to my room. I'm on the 46th floor. You'll hear me sobbing down in the hallway.
It's okay, Tarby.
$40 for Dusty Cat's banana. $25 is bid. I'll even peel it for you. 50. Yeah! $50 is bid for my bananas. I need 55. Yes? No? $50 is bid. 50 going once. 50 going twice. Third and final call. I'm holding $50 banana.
Let's just chillax here for a bit. Don't worry about it. It'll all go over.
Yeah, we don't need this. Are you serious?
The Fire Nation is attacking.
Damn it, this car.
Like 5 minutes, don't freak out, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to have you make a calm and safe exit out of the building.
Follow our leaders.
So, we were at the VA Q&A panel, and then quite suddenly, the alarms went off. You can see them, they're flashing, and now I'm just stopped, as a matter of fact. We have no idea what it is. It could be a fire, some small false alarm, who knows? Nobody knows right now. So we're being evacuated. I'm just assuming that the Fire Nation is attacked. Oh my lord, it's so cold.
Oh, it is really cold outside. This is not going to make me happy right now.
Alright, oh, we're gonna go back.
Locked, you guys.
Spenser, everything is gonna be okay. Yeah, I know. I'm like the least panicked person. Alright, come in, guys.
Hi, thank you.
Single file, square guys, try to push in, I will murder you.
Alright, so we got back in. We actually got better seats than what we had.
Bravo.
There's a couple of people up there already. Looks like they're
So let's just talk about it. Was there actually fire?
There was a false alarm.
Yeah. Did somebody pull this?
No. So as it turns out with the fire, it just looks like somebody went out the door they were not supposed to, and so round of applause for that gentleman. Just so you guys know, because of this incident, unfortunately, it means that the voice actor panel is all but over clearly. Andrea's here, Nicole's over there, and we've got Dusty.
Spenser, get up.
I don't wanna.
We gotta go.
I know.
We have to interview people.
Who's up first?
Brenda,
What time?
don't know yet. Wait, what?
I know when to go.
Oh my god. Kevin, where have you been? Woke up. Like,
I was hanging out with Omni Pony and Taps. Yeah, Vegas, baby.
have you slept?
Nope.
Alright.
Checkout's in a couple hours. Here's your sleeping bag.
Cool. I totally dropped my wallet and it like disappeared. Give me a sec. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. So like we went downstairs, like with me and Dan and Grant, and then Grant went back upstairs because he needed sleep, and then Dan kept falling asleep. Dan went back upstairs, and then Taps came and said hi. He's like, "Hey, we're Insomniacs. Let's troll around the hotel." So we just kind of walked around the hotel talking, and then we went back up to Taps' room, and Omni Pony was there, and Omni Pony's so cool, and we just talked, and like we were just looking up like random like unreleased Skrillex songs. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah, you look worked.
Oh, dude, I look completely worked. It's a good work though.
Spenser, get up.
I know. I'm going, I swear.
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't with Silverhound?
No, he went to bed, I think.
Oh, okay.
No, because I went down there because, Silva was like, "Hey, can you give me the stems?" So I went down there and I was finalizing the stems and I posted the song at www.soundcloud.com/DJ GARNiKA. I posted the song, and he wanted the stems, so I got the stems all written up and I sent it to his Facebook. And then, as I was finalizing it, Dan was knocked out, and I almost woke him up. And then Taps was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "It's Taps, what's up?" And then, yeah, hilarity ensues. So that's what I did until now. There's my wallet.
By the way, now is 8:30 in the morning.
Woo!
Last time I saw that guy right there, it was about 3. I think. All right.
Oh,
Vegas,
yeah,
baby, Vegas.
You guys lost me the fire alarm. How you guys been?
Hey.
I remember you guys. Hey, it's Nick. I love that guy. He's so good. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up my little corner of heaven right here.
I was just watching the footage to see if I could figure out where you were in the crowd.
Oh, dude, really?
Yeah.
Do I look good?
I don't know. I never found you.
Dang. Sucks.
All right. Well, Spenser will be getting up out of that bed, so you could probably sleep on a bed for a while if you want.
I would love that. Because it's beautiful as this little slice of cherry pie is. Sleeping on the floor sucks.
Come on, man.
Alright.
Up.
I'm going, I swear.
All right. Cool.
There.
Okay. Bye, all.
You're just come join me. Just
No, that already happened in the clubhouse. It sucks. Like I was okay. Short story time. I had crashed out in Cayci's room upstairs with the guest room, and I was just getting to sleep. And then Spenser like comes in the room. All I hear is like the door creak open. Just.
my phone fumble over here.
Yeah, dude. That was like 3, 5, 4, 5. I'm going to sleep in here, and then. You like crawl into bed. I'm like, "Spenser, what are you doing?" Spenser, stop! And he just like straight up sprawls, and like I was just like, no. Then I went downstairs and slept on the couch, completely defeated. I was not in the mood for a fight. I was like, Spenser, ow! I was moving your phone. Oh. But yeah, that's what happened.
All right. So, Spenser, I think the moral of that story is get your ass up.
Thank you again, guys, for watching. We hope you enjoyed our memories of Las Pegasus Unicon.
Kevin, I haven't talked to you since your all-nighter with Omni Pony and Taps. How have you been, man? Did you have a good time?
I've been really good. I had a really, really good time. Honestly, just meeting everybody at the con was amazing because I'd never been to an out-of-state con, and this was my first time really getting to go there and meet people, as, a thumb body, Well,
that makes 2 of us because I'd never been outside the state to another convention.
Really?
So that was a first for me.
Dude.
It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have, but it was still a great time. thank you to everyone in the Everfree Network family of shows for being so kind and welcoming and just dang nice people.
You guys are awesome.
Yes, you're all wonderful. Everfree staff members, oh my goodness, thank you guys for all your love and support and for the good times and shenanigans as well.
And a big shout out to all the EQLA staff who, were there, who stepped in to help, when stuff started going not so good. A big shout out to all of the musicians, Fenning, Omnipony, Taps, Eurobeat, Silva. You guys did an amazing job with the concert. If I forgot anybody, sorry. But yeah, you guys are awesome. All you guys, keep doing what you do.
It was, I really did enjoy the convention. It was a great opportunity to meet a lot of fun people, as these guys have said. Meeting the people who work with Everfree Network, including the staff itself. A fantastic opportunity. It was so much fun. It was a bit of a different experience in terms of being at a convention. In a general sense, it wasn't my experience. I don't know, Cayci, what did you think of it all?
Well, I actually had a good time as far as the convention goes. The panels that I was able to attend were fun and fascinating and interesting. I got some fun stuff. I got to show you.
Ooh, what do we got?
I got a lot of autographs. I'm very thankful that there were a lot of the show talent there. I got, for instance, my blind bag set with Shining Armor, Princess Cadence, and Twilight Sparkle was signed by all 3 of the voice actors, so I got a trifecta.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
And also got a really cute skirt. So you might see this later. I'm sort of modeling. But yeah, I had some fun in the vendor section in Artist Alley. I don't have that many complaints about Unicon as a convention. I gotta say, I had a good time.
What about you?
Yeah, again, I just had a good time just going out and partying, meeting people. That was, I didn't even buy anything. I think I bought a few CDs and from Fenning and Taps, and that was pretty much it. I just had a good time meeting everybody and just hanging out. And dancing.
You did a lot of dancing, and it was awesome.
If you go back in the live streams from the concert, Rina-chan pulled me up on stage during everybody's set, and me and a few other people started dancing, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, the concerts.
Yeah,
those were a lot of fun too.
Yeah, like I was saying, big shouts to them. I'm just kind of reeling back, Mando Pony, the Creepers.
Yes.
Britt McKillop and
yes.
John McKillop.
Oh, One More Girl.
Yeah.
They were really good. Aviators. Oh my god. Did I remember Eurobeat? Yeah, I already said Eurobeat. Who else are we forgetting? I feel like we're forgetting.
There were so many performances.
Mac the Mic, I Be a Brony Rapper. God, you guys.
There were so many.
Killing it, man.
So many musicians going on.
Killing it.
Yes.
Now, I did buy a little something for the Clubhouse's little friend here. It's the pin of Sapphire Shores herself. Pinned on herself.
We need to go deeper.
It was really awesome. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to really shop so much, but the convention experience for me was it wasn't what I was expecting. I've been to many conventions. I've been going to conventions for years. This is my third maybe Brony convention. It was, even for a first time convention, there was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hits and misses. The layout of the entire convention was a bit confusing, for one.
Yeah, it was.
It's you had to go through the vendor hall just to get to the panel, or you could take the shortcut. It was really weird. And the lack of schedule books was really bad. It was hard to determine, when's what's going on, when's the next thing. The books themselves ended up becoming almost like a collector's item.
Yeah, because we couldn't find any.
I had one for the entire weekend, and only on the last day do I go ahead and lose it. Obviously.
We all had to share one con book.
Yeah, that kind of.
But the convention isn't what made it for me to have a good weekend. It was enjoying time with friends, meeting new people, networking with everybody, and I can't wait to see everybody again soon. I don't know when or where, but when I get to see them, I know we're gonna have a blast, just like we did at Las Pegasus Special.
Equal it.
So, I had a good time. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of
I
fun.
know
with
you guys did too.
Oh yeah. It was crazy. It was super crazy.
And I can't wait to do the next convention. So this has been the Brony Clubhouse, and we'll see you guys at the next convention.